Hello guys, we are playing Elden Ring NIGHTREIGN. We're gonna do a run on Deep Night. I did an entire stream on Hollow Knight Silksong a minute ago, and I was so embarrassing. I was talking to the mic the entire hour stream, and it was plugged into the wrong port on my mic. So that's how you know I'm a beginning streamer. And yeah, so yeah, that's just on there without any mic, so that's cool. Anyway, we're doing Elden Ring NIGHTREIGN now. We're gonna do a deep night run with Duchess, who's my main. I also main, as I said in one of my last videos, I main Iron Eye, Recluse, and if we do a couple runs tonight, then maybe I'll do one of the other ones. But we're gonna start with Duchess. I want to thank Ultrastar Killer for following me on my last stream, and I did see your message, and I did respond to you, and I had the mic plugged into the wrong port, so yeah, that's so cool. But yeah, thanks for the follow, thanks for joining the channel, and Killer Aiden. Appreciate the follow for both of you, now that I have a mic and can actually talk. Hopefully I'm going to be building a bigger following soon, and also I'm going to get into PC gaming and get a video camera, as I was saying in my last feed, that I just don't want to buy the $150 PlayStation one that you have to get for Sony, but I got one I'm getting a new computer. Thanks to Killer Aiden, shout out. But I'll be getting into PC gaming, and I'll be streaming more through PC, and I'll have a camera, and yeah, do more promoting now that I actually know how to use my microphone. Yeah, so here we go. I guess we're doing Tricephalus, which is Gladius. We got my biggest mascot here, my cat, Maisie. She's a 8-year-old black cat. She'll be here with me while I game. Alright, let's see. We got Wilder, we got Guardian. That's perfect, if they're good. And always start with the base camp, although sometimes they'll drop you right here next to one of the America churches, and there'll be a couple rats inside, but not enough to get you to level up. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab the flask. These boluses, they last for the whole run if you use them, so I don't know what enemy I'll be using with bleed or poison, but they last, so why not? Normally I'd grab them and eat them a lot quicker, but you know, I'm just kind of talking through to the chat. If you haven't played NIGHTREIGN before, it's a really fun game. If you've played any of the other Souls games, like Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, please do not start with this game. It's very different than any of the other games, but it's still really fun. So if you've played some of the other games and know how to play this series, absolutely highly recommend 10 out of 10. It's just really fun. You died because you're trying to fight a boss at level 1, and it's on hard mode, so the bosses are extra chunky. Foolish. Although, we would have been able to level up if it hadn't dropped us right next to the church. So, god damn it. Yeah, we're getting out of here. First. At at the very least, getting to from level 1 to level 2 doubles your stats. It's the most important initial level up. Anybody who plays this game will tell you that. They know that. There doesn't seem to be an easier boss area, so they're gonna just keep trying, I guess. But they don't have that level up, so I don't know. Not that it's gonna be... They're still... Yeah, they're tanking damage right now. Because they've got this red stuff on them. You see this red stuff means we're playing Deep Night, and it's a little bit of a harder enemy than a normal run. Not ideal, to be honest. They kind of screwed us over with the randomized map here because it dropped us right next to a church where we couldn't even get the level up. Yeah, my teammates are just gonna keep dying. It's so dumb. Like ideally, you're supposed to fall with one of those camps, then you get from level 1 to level 2, and then fight the first boss camp, which would be this. We got our abort. And you're supposed to get like your first boss kill and then whatever rewards, but nope, they made it difficult. I mean, obviously it's hard mode, but I think it was just like the randomized map. It just didn't set us up very well. Let's go here. Let's try something else. It's clearly not working. Guys, are they still level 1? Stop trying to just continue to kill that camp at level 1. It's not going to happen. Also, not all the bosses on Deep Night have that like red type thing around them. That makes them extra hard. See? Oh, wait, these aren't. Oh. I don't remember them all having that, because I've already done a few runs with Deep Night. Damn. Oh, guys, I don't know about this run. This is tough. Alright, this is a dick move, and I normally would not do this for these games, but I feel like this run is just, it's already toast, so we are leaving. That was a failed run, for sure, if there ever was one. No. I'll take the penalty. Alright. We're gonna do a different run. Some caffeination. Let's see, we got Executor and Raider. Okay. Alright, let's hope this one's a little bit better. Please. Okay, it seems like it's gonna drop us next to a normal base camp. Right here, so this is what I was talking about. This camp here, just kill the first. Wow, that's dumb. Kill the first enemy. That should be, I think, 3,600 is what you need to get from level 1 to level 2. And that can be obtained here just by killing the first camp. Also some items you can get. Correctly, you go to the first boss encampment that would be not incredibly challenging, just so you can kind of build up your momentum, your confidence, your levels, get some good items for the run. The boss here will be Guardian Golem. Within a certain time window. And next we're going to the first Church of America to get our first Estus class upgrade. How did you already die? Sorry. Go from 3 Estus flasks to 4 Estus flasks. I would say when you get to the Night Lord, you'll have 6 or 7 Estus flasks. They're moving very slow. That is never a good sign, whether it's on hard mode or regular mode, in my experience. Oh my god, if I could have landed on one right away, that would have been cool. These guys, you have to jump on them, and they'll just blow up. One of the easier bosses to beat if you can successfully jump on their head, and you have a character that uses 4 attacks, unlike Recluse. I mean, you can with Recluse, but you never use like and my teammate. The annoying thing about these camps is that all the little regular enemies will run at you and blow up when you're trying to hit the boss. Reduce damage negation blast. don't understand the reduce damage negation. So you drink a flask and you take more damage? I'm still learning. I haven't done the deep too much, and a lot of these items come with like some detriment as well as an increased skill or whatever attribute. Go all the way around. Here we go. Next. Another guardian one. Also, that Eleanor's gold blade that I got needs to be for that, I probably will. Very good. My second flask upgrade, even if the circle closes around it, it's so close to the line here, I'll just run in, grab it, and run back out. What is this? Black Flame, Golden Bow. See, minimum level 7, it says. And it probably scales with Dex, which I think Duchess has a decent scaling in. But either way, it's such a good item. And I'm used to playing Duchess, so I've totally rocked things like Marika's Hammer and Score's Great Swords. Just things that Duchess normally wouldn't scale well in, but I'm used to playing it. It's fine. Up in the middle, are we committing to that? These guys seem a little, I don't know. Not sure, I don't know how I feel about them. Are you coming? You guys are so slow. Hell yeah. Reduvia is a very good dagger. I'm not level 7 yet, so I'm just gonna be cautious and maybe use my seal. But I'm very close. Stamina, item discovery. No, stamina. Super basic to have, especially for Duchess. gonna want to find. Grab that last Estus flask. Should bring me up to 6. I know it's showing 4, but remember I already used one. There we go. And I'm gonna want to level up so that I can use the stagger properly. Should have enough to level up. And the pole blade. Actually, 108.77. Let's see. Oh yeah. And that's right. We were fighting Gladius last run, but this one's the Night Lord heal store. So that's who we're fighting at the end of this run, if we make it. Pretty tree. Just gotta wait till the circle closes around us. Hate pummel it. It didn't even get a chance. Good. Aren't as bad. And you can tell by that little red sign under the bar that this dagger does bleed damage, that status ailment, and so does the pole blade. Now I could double hand them here if I wanted to. But this also gives me some magic. Look at that. That's so sick. None of those are my favorite, but I think we should go. Yep. Hell yeah, my team's already ahead of it. My fire pole blade. Now, does it add the fire on that when I just do the charge attack without the energy? Yeah, it does. And then it's on fire, so that's sick. Run away from me.
one of you on this level. That's sick. Did you see that damage though? Neither of you even had a drop? Interesting. That feels wrong. One thing I'm really good at with Duchess is just continually backstabbing people over and over again. No matter what item I'm using. Awesome, I already have good weapons. Okay. The other side. And I don't know, we'll see if we get through this fast enough. That bleed damage too. It's got bleed, fire. Yeah, this is my. I'm going on. What I was saying was we could go up top and fight the boss at the top. We need a backstab. Which is Magma one? I don't know why it is. Ow. Huh. That's for me, my dude. Yeah. That gives me some variability with being able to use. That strength recall is a very good. Great stamina this one. Alright, we're going up. To the top. We're going up, up, up. Let's go over or whatever. K-pop Demon Hunter. Bleed. So good. I got one of them coming with me at least. Oh, come on. Oh, dude. As I get crushed, I got smooshed. We're not done here. Did he leave? Bro, we're not done here. Come on. You can go get your whatever jail or whatever after. Ran away like we had no shot of killing this boss. The night was closing in on us imminently or whatever, some shit, right? doing it. Although for some reason he fucking decks me. Insta-kill. Like, I have no defense. I got all that stamina, but I'm not doing good with physical defense this run. Fall into the lava. Yeah, this way. The lava... Isn't the lava supposed to bring me back? I'll be honest, not the best run. Not the best, but I'm having fun with my pole blade at least. Isn't that what matters? And we're still gonna beat the boss. I don't know what that does, so. Sure. See, this guy knows. Raider, not so sure. Yep, if we can try before the night closes in. I mean, that would be the best other thing in the circle right now, that fighting one of those. What are they calling them? Yeah, this type of boss. I bet Raider didn't even follow us. Is he even here? Oh, he's here. Okay. I just got so mad. I'm like, I hate when they do that. I'm gonna give us... Duchess, although sometimes I do rely on sorcery. Well, this guy, just spam that till he dies. Alright, well that was, where are you going? job, Raider. We stood strong. We finished the boss fight. We won. We got the passive. We'll probably die trying to get back. And lose all of our merc. But hell yeah, it was worth it. I got stronger sorceries and incantations by 7%. That'll make our Raker call much better. Much better. Well, I hear things, but I don't see things, and that's concerning to me. Oh, here we are. What's happening? Improved sorcery, although I'll down a level, so. Please, dragon. Please. Stagger. Hell yeah. Another dragon! Right off the bat, huh? Fought this boss so many times throughout this series. I know every one of his movesets, and I still just got smoked by that attack. No. Nope. See, the problem is not with my knowledge of the boss, but rather with my handling of the buttons. They both die? If we lose here, I swear to God. How did y'all die? He left the world. Nice. Well, he was the worst one, so... There's no reason to leave the world at this point, because even if we lose this fight, you still get murked. Rewards. Get him next run. Besides, it's not really a good point in the game if you're doing Deep Night. Like, you've done everything else already. However, this is just the first phase of this boss, so... pathed up, and we only lost one of our players. Quite remember. Ow. It's not looking good. Two of us against the world. I do happen to know all of the attack patterns, but doesn't mean I can perfectly execute. Although, I'm so weak. He is weak to fire, I do know that. And I'm dead. Too greedy. Hey! Thanks, bro. I don't know how I did that, but we're still in this. Oh wait, I've got the thing that has consecutive attacks. Restores FP, so I've got some magic left. Walk the Swordsman, so. Get away from me, sir. Oh, poorly timed, poorly timed. GG. Oh! He had a trick up his sleeve. Nice parry. And that should do it. Honestly, respect to Dark Souls 3. See, that's why you don't abandon a raid. You still get some of the items and the merc. Alright, we're gonna change characters and we're gonna run it again. Like I said, I main Duchess and Iron Eye and Recluse. I like playing her too. I don't know what boss I'm gonna get on Deep Night. So, we'll see. We'll see that first. Alright, first boss, Gladius. Let's do Iron Eye. Actually, no, can I change that? Recluse, there's already an Iron Eye. And I Alright, sorry. I was messaging in somebody else's stream. Alright, so first camp. Let's grab our extra Estus. And then we'll head over here to the first boss site. I am rocking the Darkness outfit on all characters. I grinded really hard to unlock that. So I have Darkness outfit here on Recluse. Where are my teammates? Recluse has a cool ability where anytime an enemy is hit with magic, you can get some magic, get some of your FP back. So you pretty much have infinite FP as long as you continue to spam that. And I have a relic that even adds the little Terra Magica shit to make my spells stronger. Reduce maximum HP. I guess so. Normally with Recluse, I'll take the first better staff. Why are we going down here? Alright, Crucible Knight, let's go. First ever jail, or whatever it's called. On day 1, we'll have 50% of their health going down. It's good to do ever jails early if possible. See, you do a little magic attack thing that hits them even when you're out of magic, and so it can pretty much continually recover your FP. That's Recluse. Don't think we're going to be fighting that Ancestor spirit. Whoa, that was so close. I want a playback of that. That missed me by a hair. Guys, don't get distracted. Stay focused. This tower, this rise that we're going to in NIGHTREIGN always has like a magic type weapon or item for magic users. So if you're playing Recluse, Revenant, or Duchess, good to go to one of these, if possible. Although they all have like these hidden seal. Did you just take my Starlight Shard? What are you gonna do with that? Oh, it's Duchess. Okay, I thought it was Executor for some reason. I was like, why? I'm not really good at finding all the hidden seals. I haven't figured that out yet. This is way better, so we're gonna immediately get rid of this one because these just have better spells, and that one had a. Ooh, thank you so much. Thank you. That one reduces our maximum HP, so we don't need it. Hang on. Alright, sorry. Gotta hunt down these guys. Right, the nice thing about this staff is we got this baby, which absolutely rips through enemies. And if you can stack this spell with some of the passive improved sorceries and incantations, you just like massive damage. Physical damage negation. I'm gonna do that because for Recluse, that's pretty good. If somebody gets within my bubble range of casting magic, I could get messed up, so. Yeah, let's put them in. Wait, did I just... Wrong spot. Was there, Yes. Aha. Should be strong enough to fight the first boss down here as long as it's not like the bell-bearing hunter or some shit. I love fighting that guy. Trying to use my Duchess clock thing when I'm playing Recluse. Oh yeah, wow, we just annihilated him. Oh, choosing between a legendary and like the this one is, I gotta go with this one. It's got Comet Azure and the Great Oracular Bubble. I can't use it till, oh, never mind. I can use it right now. I'm gonna keep one staff in one hand. Actually, I'm going to switch again because I was too used to using Carrion Slicer. And then up here we get a Talisman. Holy Damage Negation. None of these are good. Oh, let's do this one. I already have Godfrey Icon, which is a good one for Recluse because it's magic. on your pots, bitch. I get excitable. Who needs teammates when you have Carrion Slicer? I'm probably burning through all of my mag. Oh, hit the wall. Staggered, staggered. Definitely this, because I'm not reducing my maximum FP. Goal is literally the opposite of that when you're playing Recluse. No. Okay, I just didn't want to be hit by the pot. But like I said earlier, Recluse can pretty much permanently just continue increasing. See, that spell's just so good. Ow, stop. See, because then she hits you with that whole magic. Hell yeah. I'm not really running incantations, but I don't really have a lot of other weapon slots. Poise for Recluse isn't really useful, but no, I didn't pick up that item. I'll take the more physical damage negation, because now I've got 24%. And that's always helpful for Recluse, because if she catches a stray attack here and there, it won't absolutely decimate her, as I was getting decimated as Duchess on the last run. Because I didn't have any of those physical damage negations. Alright, watch this. And done. That's exactly what I wanted to show you guys. I wanted right there. I knew I was gonna just die. Didn't even hit. Stupid deer. Ah, see, and Duchess compounded on that. My bubble floating off the face doing nothing. Alright, let's go, guys. We tried. We tried. It's following us, though, so there's that. It should disappear in a sec. Yep. Run back to your area. Distracted. It's gonna keep you busy. Massive damage. I'll suck up all that energy. Kamikaze! Special. I love fighting bosses with Recluse and literally just spamming this bubble. It does massive damage when you have increased spells and incantations as a passive too. It's better than Comet Azure, I think, sometimes. And then you got Carrion Slicer too. Get away from me. I'm talking to chat. Wrecked. See? One hit on that bubble. Decimated. Critical hits, increased damage. I'll do longer invincibility for Recluse. That's still pretty good. Since I have to dodge that a lot. Alright, only level 9. That was only day 1, wasn't it? Yeah, it was only day 1. I'm getting mixed up on time because I did a run before this. So we're looking pretty good. Level 9, day 1. I got sick weapons. Oh yeah, we can go back and kill the deer who's already still injured from our first attempt at fighting him. Yeah, see how much damage that bubble is doing? And like I said, we're only on day 1. We still have a whole other day to go through. You're getting more passives. Oops, shit. Poor timing on that. A field boss. Remember 20 minutes ago when I asked what those area bosses were? It was probably more than that. It was probably on my last game. They're called field bosses. It just came to me. Probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but I remember. Yeah, field bosses are pretty good to kill, especially those, that's what they're, yeah, that's when I was the field, special, strong field bosses or whatever. I mean, besides, like, the middle area here, or, like, on a Shifting Earth event, those are, like, the best bosses you want to prioritize, especially on day 2. So to get one like that right at the start of day 2 is good. Also, if you haven't done the middle by day 2, usually the start of day 2 is when you want to do the middle area. But if you got really good players or people that are playing Deep Night like us, which is like essentially hard mode for Night Rain, you can squeak it in at the end of day 1 and just get some of those extra levels and stuff early. There's always a talisman there if you can beat the boss at the bottom. And you can also fight the boss at the top if you want for really good weapons and stuff. So we're going to the church here, the second one, to get our second Estus increase. Want to go this way? Question mark? Let's not. I don't really care about the caves. I have a good weapon already. In those caves that they're showing, there's usually a little mini boss where you can kill it and get a smithing stone 2, which helps you upgrade your weapon. Purple. Haven't, but I already got this staff. It's already purple. That's a bug. When I say purple, I mean it's like epic, I think. Yeah. Epic level weapon, and then the yellow one is legendary. Blue one is rare. Normal. Oh, my bubble missed. Bubble, go! Oh, watch this. I'm gonna do the Kamehameha! Comet Meteor is also a very good spell, and damn! He fucked me up. We all died. That's not good. That means we're all gonna lose a level.
did already get my souls, and the good news is, when you lose a level, if you die, and it's still red, then you can't lose it again, so I'll be level 9 when I come back, and I can just pick up my souls. I'll still have the souls we just got from the boss, and the item right there that I can pick up that we got from the boss. So I don't really lose anything extra dying right there. Next. See, when you really get going on at this level, you know, you level up, you get... Are you guys coming? Come on. You start ripping through bosses and then getting a bunch of good rewards. They don't want to fight this guy because, for some reason, people hate fighting the Valiant, Gargoyle, the Black White Kindred. It's one of the most hated bosses, but I kind of like that. As I get it. But I don't like fighting him alone, especially as Recluse. So it would be really helpful if my teammates could help me. Bubbles and just do massive damage like I'm doing right now. And they're trying to tell me right now to leave this boss, but I think they're foolish. We can still go to the middle after we beat this boss. Maybe I'm just stubborn. I'm gonna die, and they've abandoned me. They don't give a shit. They just run off and do the middle, sure. Okay, but I was doing... Look how much damage I did on him already by it myself. Like... You know what? Fuck them. I'm gonna go kill that boss by myself. I don't need no man. Actually, I have a strategy. Watch this. Grab my souls. I'm gonna leave them. Get up here. Because I'm doing pretty good damage with this bubble spell. Ooh, and now I got the Terra Magica boost. So my spells will be stronger. It looks like the bubbles are just making it to him. I can beat this boss now. With this strategy. I'm occasionally doing an attack that doesn't hurt me like that. Yeah, look, they died. Woohoo. Nice spell, but that's okay. So I have the capability of dodging. How dare you? Even if I fought the Night Lord right now at level 10, or, you know, I've got 62,000 souls, so, and I'm fighting this boss, so, realistically, I'd have level 11 or 12, that's fine, I could fight him at that level, so even if I don't make it to the middle. But, splitting up like this, we can actually get more done, because if they kill whatever's in the middle there, and I kill this guy, they can come and get his reward, and I can go get their reward. And it's like
like I would be able to kill him by myself. See, I didn't need them after all. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Haha! Beat them all by myself. Woohoo! Alright, let's see what we got here. And, to be honest, that's a great staff. Really good. Gravity Well is one of the best spells. And to be honest, that's a good seal too. So like these are great rewards to give up just because they wanted to. This spell right here. It's actually pretty good. Yeah, see, and they're dying. Oh, level 12, like I said. They're dying up the wazoo there. They're gonna lose a level because we could have just beaten the Blackblade Kindred together, like really fast. It would have been 10 times faster, and then we could have gone to the middle to finish up, and that would have it. That would be it. That's all we need on this run, to be honest, to beat the Night Lord. No, we're not even fighting the Night Lord. I got confused again. We're fighting Gladius, bruh. God damn. But no, they didn't want to help, so. Let's see what level they are. 10 and 11. See, they're not even they didn't even get the levels that I got. They're fighting the boss at the top. That's what I said earlier. You can fight the boss at the bottom and at the top, but I could have helped them with that boss. They could have helped me with mine, but no. But no. And see, look at how close. They wanted to fight Death, right, Bird? More than Blackblade Kindred. How much damage do I do? Look at how fast we could have killed them together. Dumb thing. Look at how close he is to death. Easily could have gotten both of those boss kills. And like I said, I don't really mind losing this level. It doesn't matter. Being level 11 or 12, like that's fine going against Gladius. I'm confident with that. It's more the principle of the thing, honestly. Like, I like when you get teammates that are efficient, fast, like they know how to play the game, they know how to make decisions within the game that will like best set them up for success against the Night Lord. And these guys are not it. You can just tell they're not as bad as my last team, last run. Do some extra souls before we have to lock in here. Yeah. Loretta's Mastery, awesome spell. Gravity Well, awesome spell. Comet Azure, awesome spell. Great Oracular Bubble, awesome spell. All of these spells are like the best you can get with Recluse. Show you Loretta's Mastery. Once you charge it up to maximum power, boom! And that was only 2 of them hitting him. And with like passive, like improved incantations and sorceries, you can really stack up some of the damage on that. Look at how much damage that does. And because it's a gravity spell, it staggers. as you just saw. Right there. This guy's coming after me because I'm doing so much damage. I'm pissed. And every spell that I have right now does that much damage. Especially the bubble and the gravity well. This one does pretty well too. Look at the damage on this one. Like, that's not insignificant. And with Comet Azure, it's just like you have to continually cast it for it to like build up massive damage, but it can. If you have enough magic and continue to use that spell over and over again, you can really decimate the health bar. At this point, I'm pretty confident that we can win. Oh, look at the poor horse. As you level up and use that one. Save my team there again. This is why I get so mad over the principle of not like fighting that boss with me, because I just tell by those decision-making things that whether a team's going to be good or bad. I've played enough of this game, and you know, it doesn't really matter for me at this point because I've platinumed this game. I've also beaten all the bosses and all the Everdark bosses so far. That's why I'm playing these tonight. I'm kind of at the point where I've done everything else. I've unlocked all the Darkness skins, but see, this raises potency of sorceries and incantations. 11% increase, and I got a couple earlier, so my spells are really going to do some good damage. And I've got enough for another level up to get back to level 12. But what I was saying is that like I can just tell when a team is maybe not going to be the most successful in the end. And it really sucks because when you're playing NIGHTREIGN online with random people and you really want to beat all the bosses if it's your first time, or platinum the game, and you get random people in your lobby, you don't know whether they're going to be good or not. And you can just, when you see the sign, and it's like a 40-minute run. Each one of these, it's like 40-minute runs. So when you know at the beginning that you're going to get a team that's just not it, then it's kind of tough to stick it out for the long haul and potentially get to the boss and just not do well. So it's tough. It's a long lock-in for that. All right, here we go. Good damage, if I do say so myself. Because I did so much damage, it draws the boss's attention. No target. Yep, already dead. See? You can just tell. You can tell. I know this boss. I can keep him busy right now, even not even fighting him with physical attacks. It's just frustrating. It's gonna split, guys. Going into 3 dogs. sometimes I like to just wait this phase out, because if you lock into fighting one of these three, you'll kind of become blind to the other two. So like right now I'm going to take a couple shots on this one, because it does damage, and I can see the other two in the background, and I know they're not fighting. But if you, especially if you're a melee player and you get locked in, see they do this thing where they jump behind you and attack, and then I can't see the other two dogs. So it's just good sometimes. Damn, what's on my back card? Shit. But it's sometimes good to just wait this phase out until they combine again. Thank you. And I'm gonna save my special for if one of my teammates gets killed. Bring them back. See, the only bad thing about Recluse is when if you lock into restoring your FP, if you're in the middle of doing that, it's even worse than see, if you're locked into a spell or doing that, you can't dodge. That's the only frustrating thing. See, if I want to recover, most of the time it'll just do that, but sometimes it'll do this, and it will like lock into a magic attack that will attempt to hit it with magic so that you can recover FP, and then you're just locked in, and if they attack you, we're doing pretty good though. Good run on it so far. I think we're gonna beat it. I can see all three dogs, so I'm okay with taking a couple shots. See, I could predict that one was going to attack me at that moment, so I stopped attacking, but now his attention is turned, so I can go back to attacking. I can still see the other two. We're good. I'm going to try and lock in. I'm on magic. But it's okay, because that's the whole point of Recluse's ability. Hell yeah! Woohoo! We did it, chat! I don't know why people drop their loot like this to celebrate. A good run, and now I had my microphone working, so hopefully that was helpful, entertaining. You got to see some of Elden Ring NIGHTREIGN. When you beat a boss on Deep Night, you get 200 of these progress points, and it just kind of goes on for infinity, so I don't know. And it gets harder and harder as you go through. So that's Deep Night. Did a little bit of Silksong tonight, did a little bit of NIGHTREIGN. I think I'm gonna log off. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good night.